Good evening and welcome to the Team 7 podcast. You can see it's evening because it is dark behind me. You can see my screens as well. Good evening, Luffy. Yeah, make sure you check behind you as well. See if there's a mirror of screens, Asher. All right, well, welcome back to the Team 7 podcast. It's been a few weeks. We've had some other stuff going on, so Naruto just had to wait, and he was fine with that. We talked to him about it. Let's pick back up in 206. This batch was 206 through 214. We kind of only really saw like three main things here. We see B is fighting with Kisame.
Yes.
We see we see Sasuke fighting Danzo, and then we see all through those first two things, we see this culmination of Sakura going to find Naruto, finding Naruto, talking to him, confessing false love, leaving to go after Sasuke, and then that's kind of where we end up. So let's get into it. Let's start with B and Kisame, because that's where the batch starts, and I know that that's what y'all want to talk about, specifically Asher, the most.
Pop.
Let's talk about that. Yeah, let's talk about that pop.
I rewound it and just watched it pop again. I was like, yeah.
Because you dislike him that much, which is valid.
He sucks.
He sucks, dude. Sucks.
Yeah. Dude, and it was so cool because it just set up that he is like a tailed beast without the tailed beast. Like he has that much chakra, and he's got that.
Oh, they're in like league together.
Yeah. And he has that absolutely nasty sword, and which gave me the heebie-jeebies. And then no more than 3 episodes later, pop. So happy.
I'm so sorry. I said they're in league together. I thought you were talking about B and the Eight Tails being in league together. You're talking about Kisame and Samehada. That yes, dude. Like they
were in league together, and then not.
Samehada kind of switched teams there at the end. Plot convenience, maybe still works out in our favor. Go ahead.
I would say not, because it was kind of believable the way it went down. Like, I didn't think. I mean, obviously it's like a weapon, so I don't think it had like a big personality. Like it didn't deserve its own like origin story. Maybe it does. I don't know, but it just felt like in that battle he was like going to the stronger opponent, or like someone he felt was more worthy of his power.
I feel that delicious chakra.
Yes.
Yeah, we have not really seen that out of Samehada. Like, that was just a sword kind of up until, like, now.
Sure.
So that's... And I'm not saying it is plot convenience. It's just... That's when it happened, and it's just kind of, something you have to take in stride and be like, okay, this sword now has preference. And and that's fine, because B is badass, and that sword is really cool. And the more you get to learn about it, like the more I think that you guys will agree with that. But back to B and Eight Tails being in league together. I know that we've seen it because we've seen him fight Sasuke, and we've seen him. I think that's all we've seen so far is him fight Sasuke, correct? And then this.
Yeah, it was back when they were the first group before they turned into the Taka, right?
Yes, or right around the change. It was right around there. But either way, the way that they work together is really cool. I think that if you watch the intro, then you'll know, and this is not a spoiler, that we'll see a lot more of B, because the war that's just been announced is to protect him and Naruto. So put 2 and 2 together. We're going to spend some time with B. Yeah. But
I will interject here though, just to say, like, when he was first introduced, I would still say he's probably insufferable. If I'm gonna
I don't think that's wrong.
Sure, but he's growing on me. Like, I can get past the crappy rhymes and like the personality that they're reaching so hard for. But overall, like, to endure that, but get the character of Killer B in the story, like I think it's worth it. Like
Yeah.
you were very adamant that like just give him a shot. Like he's
he's definitely a caricature. Like his personality is a caricature. That it's like how much are you going to let that bother you? That's
sure
what goes through my head. It's like, it is his personality annoying enough to overshadow everything else, and it became over time something that I actually admire about him because it's so unique.
I think I'm on that same journey.
Yeah, let's all talk. I'm so sorry.
Triple commit.
I could see that.
Yeah. So, but yeah, what were your all's thoughts? Were you? I mean, obviously, none of us liked Kisame, but it was weird. It was almost like, I wonder if you guys agree with this. It was almost like Kisame wasn't dealt with because all the partners got dealt with at the same time, and Itachi obviously got dealt with by Sasuke, and Kisame couldn't be a part of that unless Sasuke just killed Kisame, which I honestly think that would have been really cool. This feels like it was just kind of like oh shit, okay, and he's dead too because we need all the Akatsuki dead. Do you guys feel that? Yeah. Or is that just me after a few watches that I'm like, oh yeah, and I forget that Kisame's death is in this time because there's so many other big things happening.
It does kind of seem that way to me, but also I just love that there's so much character development for him, like in one episode and then just like gone. Like that was just such a funny choice, and it felt really good.
Yeah.
It didn't feel the way you described it to me, watching through it, mainly because I would say probably two reasons. The first reason is to kind of elaborate on the like synergy between him and the A-Tails.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
It gives a way to expound on, hey, maybe Naruto is possibly able to like work in tandem with the Ninetales.
Sure.
Rather than like succumbing to his like full power, like let's work together and like get this done. It's possible now to me. It's kind of discouraged in the village, and specifically with Yamato. Is that his name? Yeah. Yamato. So that would be the first reason. And the second reason I would say is because like in the whole idea of the Akatsuki and like their powers, like it gives understanding to like how they got so far, and like, so there's two reasons why I feel like this fight should have happened. Maybe it ended quicker than others, but like they're not like top tier characters in either regard.
I agree.
But it explained like, okay, well, Kisame's obviously like Killer B is a big deal, and he can hold his own.
Yeah.
But who can say that about everybody? And that list is not very long. And so for them to have him on their side, it makes more sense why they were so powerful and so feared. Because we don't know all the adventures of Itachi and Kisame, and he could have been doing all kinds of stuff that we don't know about. So, yeah,
no, I agree with that. I like that point. I think that it gives more character development to be, and more because if that fight didn't happen there, what we go into next would be like we've seen B once. And talked about a few times, but definitely more explanation of his power and how he utilizes it with the Eight Tails. And we'll learn the Eight Tails name. I just can't remember if it's been said yet, so I don't want to say it.
The Boltopus? The Bull Octopus?
Yeah, no, he has like a name. But I can't remember what it is right now. And I don't think that I'm pretty sure it starts with I don't want to say it. I don't know. I really can't remember.
What if it was Tauros?
It's Tauros. Kisame gets some character development. They kill him, move on. Next is Sasuke leaving the kind of this middle world between wherever Madara, Toby, whatever you want to call him, is taking. He took Kage and Sasuke. He gets healed, comes right back out in front of Danzo, and then we're into that fight. So let's hear it. Are we happy? That's some big developments under that right arm of Danzo's.
As if Danzo couldn't get more icky.
Yeah,
that
bro.
was so gross looking.
Somehow his arm looked wet. Like it looked, I could like smell the like wet flesh when I watched it.
Like the flesh under a cast, like when you
have
to heal up or something.
Exactly that.
But probably worse.
The smell, bro. Could you imagine in the
no.
No, just fine. But the eyeballs, like, oh my god, the eyeballs. Yeah, he's killed quite a lot of people to put that many eyeballs in his arm. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people with that tattoo. They get Danzo's like right arm tattooed on their right arm, and that's why. Why?
It's awful.
You're supporting one of the worst characters in this entire story.
That too, and it's not a cool design.
Is it too far to say that would be like getting a certain mustache tattooed on your face?
Ooh, maybe.
Sure. Yeah, honestly.
I mean,
right up there.
Right up there. We hate him. Yeah, he's awful. Thank God he never got actually inducted as the sixth Hokage. So, who am I talking about?
Close
Could
call.
be either of the two.
Could be either. But if I had 2 bullets in a room with Toby, Hitler, and Osama bin Laden, I'd shoot Toby twice.
Oh
sorry. It just made me think of The Office.
I love how the entire office is immediately like, oh, like they're so disgusted that Michael would say that. Oh, that show is so good, man. So good.
And then the Dwight like shoot him through the neck, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah,
yes." They like applaud.
Sorry, got us off track.
We should do that podcast next. So yeah, we saw obviously the right arm and everything. We saw Sasuke absolutely obliterated. Right? Sasuke obliterated his 2 bodyguards. Was that Sasuke or was that Toby? Danzo's bodyguards. I can't remember their names. I wish Lance was here to tell us.
Yeah. I thought it was Toby, so that it could just be Sasuke and like so Sasuke could like fight him freshly.
Yeah, I think that you're right. No, you're right. I think he sucked them into his other world thing.
Yeah. No hope for those guys.
Toby gets rid of the bodyguards, sucks him into the hole, sends him to the other world. And
you don't say.
Zach's face is literally the Pikachu meme. Just shocked. So
that should be the thumbnails. Those two beside each other.
Yes, please. So Sasuke fights Danzo. We see the Susanoo again when we see like a new portion of it. Sasuke is getting pretty damn strong, and we see Naruto is pretty damn strong as well. Instead of just like talking about the fight like we usually do, which this is an awesome fight, we can bring up anything that y'all want to talk about here. Instead, Sasuke or Naruto at this point in time. And this ties into our cliffhanger. And I'm talking like, I'm not saying they're about to fight or but like top tier.
Hypothetically.
Or like at the highest capability that we've seen from both of them, not blind Sasuke.
Yeah.
I would say I'm giving it to Sasuke at the moment because in the idea of these giant powers of chakra forming to a full form, if you will.
Yeah.
We've seen both the Ninetales and the Susanoo kind of have bones to the structure.
Yeah.
We've not seen more past that for Naruto. Like, it's not been fully developed, if you will. Whereas we've taken it a step further for Sasuke. I don't know that that's like fully like comparable,
fleshed out. Yeah.
But that's that's my gut.
Okay. I can respect that. There's no right answer here. I mean, there's no way to know.
Sure.
I think Sasuke, here's my line of thinking. I do think Sasuke, if it was like up to their chakra levels and Ninetales is off the table, definitely Sasuke. But since Ninetales is in the picture, I think it's more balanced, except that like Naruto doesn't have that relationship with it like B does with Eight Tails. So either way, it's Sasuke, but I think Naruto's more powerful for sure, but not able harnessed. To tap into. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would also say like we haven't even seen a personality with the Susanoo, so like could that even be problematic in the future if there isn't? Like if he's teaming up with another power that can like give feedback and like they can plan together like the Eight Tails and Killer Bee.
I was going to ask if that's known to us yet.
What?
Because like is Mrs. Susan O is she like an actual sentient kind of entity?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we haven't seen that, so we can't know for sure. But
I can answer that. No. Yeah, I'll just tell you because because in my watch through, like my first one, that never crossed my mind. So I'm not saying it shouldn't have. I don't know why. I probably like did spoil that for you a little bit, but there's like a lot of, and I'm sure Lore Master can tell us about this. There's a lot of like Japanese heritage behind that, but not that I know like any more details besides like the fact that like that being is something that has inspiration.
Jet Kirby.
Yeah, Jet, tell us what the inspiration is there for the Susanoo.
More than meets the eye. I think we can get taken down for that. My bad.
I mean, Susan.
But no, we don't ever see like the way that we see like bees, tailed bees like talking with him. We never see that out of the Susanoo.
It never.
It is just like a chakra thing.
I gotcha. Yeah. It never occurred to me that would be a possibility either, but it seemed to me more like when Orochimaru summons like the other Hokages, the earlier Hokages, and they like fight with him. It almost seemed like it could be something from the past, but it's sort of like not maybe soulless. Like it's the body of something that existed before, but it's not really the for real
I'm
actual
interested to know that too. Yeah, because I've never really
acting
thought
of its own volition.
Yeah, I have never even entertained that as a possibility. I've always just kind of taken it as like a chakra shell that like Sasuke spawns out of his eye, and yeah.
I mean, I'll take it.
I don't know where it's coming from.
True.
I'll take it to this point, and what I'm trying to like get across, like knowing that that Susan is soulless. Okay, the idea of like a Gundam versus Optimus Prime and a host. Like, I'm taking Optimus. I know the Gundam is like uber powerful and has the latest tech and going to rip across the galaxy with some moves.
Heavy Arms Custom. Okay.
But like Optimus can plan with the person that's like fighting with it, right? Like they can like game.
This is such a ridiculous argument to have. Not an argument, but it's just like
I'm just
this
saying,
is wild.
like I'm saying
That's
in
the
the
crossover that shoulda
idea of
happened,
like
too.
a mecha, like in the
Yeah.
idea of like a mecha show. I'm just saying, like, if you're taking a Gundam who has no soul, it's just a suit.
Yeah.
And Optimus Prime, who can be like, no, I don't think we should do that. We should probably do this. And let's plan together and like fight together with
Sam
someone who has
Witwicky.
power inside of it, not just Shia LaBeouf like buffing it up, you know?
Okay, yeah. So on to more pressing matters here. Because this is absolutely derailed.
Broke me on that one.
I'm
say
not
that-
trying to be funny though. I'm meaning something with that. Like,
Right.
Yeah,
if you have a soulless like power versus
Yeah.
something you can plan with and I'm not saying that happens. I'm just saying we've seen Killer Bee and the A-Tails work together and plan
Yeah.
and be like, hey, this is what we should do.
Yeah.
If Naruto and the Nine Tails get to that point, unstoppable. I don't care how
Yeah.
big your weapon is.
Mm,
Like,
okay.
there's more of a chance for
Yeah.
Naruto.
So I will say back to the like, is it a being? I don't know how to reconcile how I previously felt about this and also thinking about how the Susanoo will like roar. So like, what is that? Like what's roaring? I don't think that Sasuke's like hitting a button in there and he's like roar and it just does it.
yeah.
So like there's like a
Roar.
Do the
do the
roar.
roar. But it's like so maybe there's some sort of demon associated. I really don't know.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm so
Yeah.
fine with not knowing until Jet Kirby figures it out for us.
Sure.
Either that or we might think it doesn't have a personality, but like some samurai never spoke a word their entire career. Like they were just
Crazy.
no.
but like what I'm
Crazy.
saying is like obviously Susan has been passed down through the
Yeah.
Uchiha clan.
Yeah.
So
That's the only thing that would make sense, right? He's
Yes.
not borrowing it from like the samurai or something.
Right. No, he can only do that because he has the Mangekyo.
I'm just saying
Right.
maybe it's like
Shining.
not it doesn't have a personality. It's more like it doesn't show that side. It's just all business.
Yeah.
Wait, is this a higher Hrothgar kind of thing? Like, are these roars from Skyrim? Maybe.
Oh god.
Never played it, don't know what you mean.
You should.
Could be.
It's worth it.
That's good.
So Danzo goes down. He goes down with a bang, though. He explodes his little meat body with ink.
Ugh.
And
Jeez.
meat body's funny as if there's an alternative. But
Yeah.
meat body still feels wrong.
Still worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Sasuke defeats Danzo. Danzo tries to take him down with him. Pathetic attempt. They move on. Let's talk about in the middle of that fight, that scene where Danzo gets behind Karin. He's got her hostage. Sasuke says, Karin, don't move. And then shoots right through her.
Bro, ruthless.
Cold blooded.
I should have got the book out. I can't remember. I think it's like 48, 49 of the manga. There's a 2-page spread of that like shot of Sasuke in black and white where he looks terrifying. Like that's just straight from the manga.
Dang.
Yeah, it is. It's terrifying. Like it's like such an unsettling drawing of Sasuke.
Believe that.
Yeah, I would say okay. That memory or that recollection brings back the Sasuke Naruto currently. I mean, Sasuke in the world of like buddy turned enemy battles unpredictable at this point.
Yeah.
Never would have saw him do that. Ruthless.
Be so ruthless toward Kage.
Yeah, like you just don't see that many times. And like, oh, this guy's went to the dark side. Like, I'm gonna kill somebody that like, and there's no like lead up to it. Like, you know,
like, oh, I don't need her or whatever. Right. It's just like, you're in my way.
Moment.
Yeah. You're in my way. I'm going to kill you because you're in my way. And that's just unfortunate.
And the reason I'm going to kill you is because you got held hostage. I can't use you.
Yeah. Like you messed up. So I can't like trust your judgment anymore, basically. Also, he does need her. She just healed him. Like that's insane.
Literally just saved his life. And he's like, whatever. That's the arrogance that I think I would probably give the edge to Naruto in some way. Do I think Sasuke has more power right now? Like that he has harnessed? Yeah, I totally see that argument. I'd probably fall in line with it, but I don't know. I still just want to go for Naruto. The older I get, I'm so sorry, real quick. The older I get and watch Naruto, the more I switch to Naruto's side. I grew up always like wanting to like Sasuke, really empathize with Naruto. But because I felt the same as Naruto. Now I just only like Naruto. And it's not that I don't like Sasuke. It's just kind of like, man, you make terrible decisions.
Yeah. Really suck right now.
Go ahead, Zach. Sorry.
When he killed Kage, was Sakura a part of the conversation yet? Or was that later?
No, it was before she was there. So Sakura showed up.
Right, that's what.
After Toby left. So basically Toby was like, hey, kill her if you're not going to use her. And then Sasuke's like, who do you think you are? We're not on a team. Toby leaves. Sakura shows up like right after that because Sasuke was about to kill Kage.
Wait, but we don't like see her. She's not like dead, at least yet.
No,
right?
Kage's not dead. She just got hit through through the right chest. She's severely injured, but she's like recoverable. That's why Sakura is like healing her right now. She was until she decided to go after Sasuke.
So, just speaking of those characters, like the rest of the Taka for a second, I really want to like them, but I don't find a whole lot really interesting about them or a lot to like about them. But for the sake of like how crappy Sasuke has been to the three of them, I hope that there's some kind of like turnaround for their characters so I can be like, all right, good for the three of them. Maybe they turn on him. Maybe they, I don't know. Yeah. But tough.
Yeah, because they're not super redeemable. Like I think Jugo is. But like Suigetsu's not. And Karin's not really either. Like she's just not like they're annoying, but they're not like terrible, but they're not redeemable either. Like they're really weird characters. But I do know what you mean. Like it's
like Sound Ninja 4 vibes a little bit.
Yeah, it's like you are definitely a pawn, and because you're a pawn, I kind of want things to go in your favor, but you're also a bad guy, so I don't know if I fully want that or not, but I do feel empathy for you.
Get out of my brain. Yeah, same.
So I don't know. I mean, I think I do know what happens, but there's been a lot of things in Shippuden so far that I've just plain forgotten. And that happens each time. There's just too much content to remember at all. Well, for me, there are some people out there. But yeah, so Sasuke's like going to kill Karin. Sakura shows up, says, I'm going to come with you, obviously, to try to kill Sasuke. One of the dumbest moves. I mean, one of the dumbest. Like, I have spent so much time defending Sakura. And then I watch stuff like this that I've seen before. I remember this very, very vividly. And each time I'm like, you really are dumb. And I don't know Yeah. Okay, sure.
Everything she's done in the last like 12 episodes has been very deeply stupid.
Yeah. And I don't know, like, I want to give the benefit of the doubt of like, okay, she's using like drugs. No, she's in love or whatever, and trying to please everybody without being a burden or whatever. There's a lot going on there, but it still just feels annoying. It's like she just causes problems. And then Kakashi, I don't understand this. Like, I don't understand this. Kakashi tells her very plainly, like, hey, I've got this. Essentially, like, I'm going to take care of this. I know you can't take care of this. You almost got yourself killed in the 30 seconds you were already here.
Mm-hmm.
Heal her. Do that. Do what you do. And I'm going to go down here away from you so that I can fight him and finish him while he's weak. And Kakashi's resolved to do that. I don't know. Why?
Could have been over. Could have been over right now.
Why jump down there? Why think I need to get involved here?
Yeah, I think there's a part of her that thinks that Kakashi, as noble as he is, might use the moment to like kill him.
No, that's absolutely. He would use the moment to kill Sasuke. That's what I mean. He's resolved to kill Sasuke. But
she doesn't want that to happen. She can't
let that happen, yeah.
She's told people that that's what she's doing, but like...
And that's what what I mean, though. But I don't think she's jumping down there to stop him.
Right.
I don't think she's going down there to be like, I'm going to, in the process, save Sasuke. She went down there to try to do it herself. Like, she wanted to. She gets up to him. She stops. Sasuke, blind, still is about to kill her. I mean, I see what you mean. I don't think that she wants him to die either. But I think she knows if she doesn't do it, yeah, she can't do it. Even if she had the blade to his throat while he's asleep and he has no clue, she can't do it. And that's more to the reason why you're getting in the way. But I think that that's also, to your point, Zach, that you're getting in the way to subconsciously stop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I feel like she's saying like she knows it has to happen, but I don't think she's not able to do it herself, but she's also not able to let anyone else do it.
Yeah. Right.
But at the same time, understands it needs to be done, but can't let it happen.
Yeah.
Honestly, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that not like the human condition? Like, being serious, that's like kind of a part of everybody's journey. Like, that's very relatable to me. Yeah. It's just in this situation, it's like, man, this sucks that it had to be this.
Yeah.
And that's how it's happening in your life.
There are so many things that we know about Sasuke as the viewer that Sakura just doesn't know.
Sure. So there's really hasn't seen him.
Yeah. So there's so much like true. And the things that she's seen lately have been very bad things. Very bad. But she's still seen like still blinded by a wall of love that she's built up over so many years. So yeah, I spent a lot of time defending her. She still pisses me off, but ultimately it's like, I do think that she catches just a ton of flack for things that just a lot of normal people would suffer from. Like these, like people say these things so callous, but like if you really tried to make this real life, Naruto's not really close to real life anyways, but like if you really tried to apply like yourself to Sakura's shoes, it's not so cut and dry. It looks like it whenever you see everything that we've seen, but on her end, she's still not privy to like so much about Sasuke, and I don't even that information may not still be enough.
Yeah.
I don't think it would. I mean, we can still agree the useless argument is like a 5-year-old boy making an argument. Like, the people who say that she's useless, like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's still just really easy to get annoyed with her here. I mean, I've hated Sasuke for about 95% of this entire series.
Yeah.
If anybody sucks, it's him. Honestly, more than most, not as much as the Sound Ninja. They suck more. The Taka, but he's like third place for me.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
As far as hateable.
I think the whole like rally around Sakura is like honestly just like a troll movement. Like somebody popular in the Naruto community at one point probably said it, and they were like, you know, oh yeah, this is riling up people. So I'm just gonna see if I can get somebody to respond here, and make it about like this stupid comment, and it's just kind of turned into this like collective.
Dude, that's like people who are really good at Rocket League are toxic like that. You know?
Yes, dude.
I'm just kidding, Connor. I know you're listening. I'm just kidding.
He's a part of it. No. So Naruto and all this, he from his end, his perspective, Sakura comes to him, confesses love. That's a lie. He sees through it. He's incredibly depressed because he finds out the truth. I mean, we see him basically have a panic attack. He does have a panic attack. Passes out, wakes up, tricks Yamato, goes after Kakashi and Sakura to meet up with Sasuke. And lo and behold, our beautiful golden boy shows up just in time to save Sakura once again. And really and truly, Sakura, like after everything that they've been through, and we've talked about their like deep love and like how Sakura and like we talked about this last time, but like it really would make more sense for Sakura to be in love with Naruto. Like it would change the show, but like, I mean, come on, like this dude has like done everything, and she's still like just. All right, thank you. Pats him on the head and turns back around to Sasuke. Like, crazy.
That bad boy.
Yeah. But let's talk about that. What do we think is going to happen next? Naruto shows up, as we saw, and then we cut off. That's it. 215 through 222 is our next batch, and we'll talk about that in a minute. What do you guys think is going to happen in it?
Prediction time, eh?
Yeah, it's prediction time.
I think Sasuke is going to get away.
Okay, well, okay.
Somehow.
Okay.
I mean, I think everyone's getting out
right
of this.
Now. I mean, Carding's like dead, basically.
I think basically everyone gets away unscathed. Convenient for plot. I'm sure there's going to be a reason for it, but I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody's
so
dying for sure.
Yeah. Nobody's dying.
Right.
Nothing big, just an encounter. And okay.
I think there's going to be a lot of dialogue, like maybe some reflection.
Yeah, we got a lot of reflection in 212 through 214. Have a lot of retrue.
Right. I think that journey keeps going for like Sasuke and Naruto specifically. Of like, hey, I'm trying to do this again. You remember when we were buds, but we really hated each other, but we were really buds, but we hated each other? Like this whole cycle. I think that's going to happen for a little bit, but like expanding more, getting more background. And then when things start getting hairy, I think we're going to get a new character. That's my prediction.
Ooh.
Okay.
Like somebody's going to come in and be like, it's my turn.
Oh,
I think
either that or Madara comes back and like, throws a wrench in the whole plan.
That's a great point because dude's basically all powerful at this point compared to most people we've seen.
Yeah.
So I think that could be Sasuke's getaway plan. Maybe they do just about kill Sasuke, or maybe Jugo and Sugetsu show up in their stormtrooper costumes, which we didn't really talk about, but they got caught immediately.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was like was that the end of last batch or the beginning of this one?
It was the beginning of this one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because yes, because they're leaving the 5 Kage summit. Yeah, man.
which
Those
is like
characters are
such
so forgettable.
Yeah, I know.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but this like army of like whatever you want to call them, like troopers. I mean, I don't even know a different word since you said stormtroopers. Like they it seems like they're like very like strict in how they're trained and like move and fight, and like they're just clunking through things, and like
Yeah.
so easy to be like, who are these
Right.
guys?
I mean,
So those are the
basically
samurai, by the way.
Samurai, right? Okay.
Yeah, those are the samurai. Yeah, because Mifune like looks like a samurai, like, you know, with the like kimono and everything. And then those samurai are like you said, stormtroopers with like full armor, look very sci-fi for this.
I would say they almost look
Naruto
more
world.
like Gundams than stormtroopers.
Yeah.
They have a Gundam like helmet.
You know what, Zach?
Tell me, Logan.
It.
If you like Gundam so much, why don't you marry it?
That's such a good point.
Did I ever tell you all that my cousin used to call it Gundam Wing? And I was like, well, I don't know if we're supposed to say that, bro. We were like 12 years old watching it on Toonami.
Ooh. Toonami Aftermath.
days.
Check it out. Toonami Aftermath.
Here's my hope.
Why not plugging someone else's website?
Jeez. My hope is that it's Guy Sensei to the rescue. I don't want a new character. We've had a lot of new characters. The reason why is because at the end of 212, did you all see this like post-credit scene where they're in the like convenience store? You have to go back and watch it. I'm going to spoil it for you though.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's like Sakura and Sai, and they're like shopping around. Sakura's just like brooding and, you know, not happy about something. I can't remember what. The important thing is Naruto finds like a dirty magazine, and he's like, well, I can't look at the pinup inside unless I pay for it. So he gets his little like coin purse, and he's like, all right, I've got to see who's the pinup right in the middle of the thing. It's Guy Sensei.
Oh my god.
8-pack.
Zach.
God, is the funniest. It's the funniest thing that's probably happened on the show.
Here it is. All right, can you see that?
What a guy.
Great. So good.
Oh my god. Oh man.
It'd be funny because he had to pay to get in there. If he came in and he like peeked around a corner and was like, what a barrier.
Oh my god.
Well, that about wraps it up for this batch. Is there anything that we skipped that you guys want to go back over?
Don't think so.
No, it's kind of a short batch, but very crucial to like what's coming next. So
yeah, I agree.
I'm excited to see what's next, but I really feel like it's a toss-up. Like anything can happen, especially with how unpredictable Sasuke is right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, given the fact that, 197 was like, we picked up from the end of the pain arc. So we're really still very early. Yeah, very early after the pain arc. So we're still getting a lot of like information on what's next. We really don't know. We've been told that there's going to be fourth Great Ninja War, but obviously until that comes to fruition, we don't really know what the future holds. So I guess we have to watch to find out. Episodes 215 through 222. That's our next batch. I think that is 8 episodes in total. So we will see you next week. But before you do that, we've got a pack of cards to round out the day here with us. And we start the night off with Pakun, the little boy. Suigetsu. One of the most lame, just lame.
Meh.
And also kind of meh lately, Sasuke.
Yeah.
Oh my god, here he is, the boy. What's his name?
Is that Gecko Hayate?
It is Hayate. Thank you. And final card. Holographic Sakura. Nice. Oh my god.
That's cool. She's strong.
Some of these packs, man. I mean, we had such physically a good strong. Pack last time. Such emotionally a good pack.
Weak.
That Minato card was easily one of the coolest I've pulled. Dude. Probably the coolest I've pulled. Maybe.
Wasn't it the last one of the box, too?
Last one of the box. Like, what are the odds? And the thing is, I pulled all those packs out, and no, because like I pulled all the packs out and done counting. There's no way that it like was on the bottom to begin with. But
they did some Darren Brown stuff to your brain.
They did. Well, make sure to catch Guy Sensei in the upcoming monthly spread. We will see you next week for episodes 215 through 222 of Team 7 Podcast. Thanks for watching. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.